I've reviewed a lot of golf shoes over the years. And today, I'm gonna tell you my top 10 all-time favorite golf shoes. These are not the best. I'm not saying these are the best that are out there. I'll do a separate video on that to really help different people find different types of shoes that might be the right fit for them. No, these are the ones that I turn to round in, round out. These are the ones that I wear as someone who is a professional golf reviewer person for a living. These are my favorites. So if you're curious what my favorites are, keep watching. Today's video is for you. Honestly, this list was more difficult than I expected it to be because I wanted it to encompass a whole bunch of different brands, but the reality is there's only 4 brands in this video. There are some great shoes that I left out. A couple of the ones that come to mind, the FootJoy SLX Pro Carbon, great tour shoe. The Adidas Tour 360, another one, great tour shoe. It's just those shoes, while I've enjoyed wearing them, are not the ones that I turn to. There's other shoes that I found to fit better, feel better, in my opinion, look a little bit better, that did make the list. So rather than really try to include a breadth of different brands, I just literally said, what are my 10 favorite shoes in order? Would I rather wear these or these or these or these? And that's the list you're getting today. So take all that for what it is and don't be mad if yours isn't included. All right, number 10. These are some of the newest shoes on the list. These are the EcoBiome H5 shoes, and honestly, they are great. Echo makes some of the most comfortable shoes out there, and what I like about these is they're comfortable spikeless shoes, but they have a little bit more support than what I found in other Echo spikeless models. So if you're looking for a good hybrid of comfort, support, walkability, wearability, and performance, I think these are a really good choice. At number 9, we have these. These are the True Linkswear Luxe Hybrid. And if I were gonna get them again, I don't know that I would get them in white because here in the Pacific Northwest, well, everything's just dirty and wet all the time. You'll see that with all these shoes. I wear these, so I'll put some prettier photos up for all of these that I took before I actually wore them, but all of these will be worn, so we'll just maybe put that down there. But what I like about the True Luxe Hybrid is it is the ultimate all-day shoe. You can wear it on the course. It's not going to be the most stable, best golf shoe you've ever worn, but it does do a really solid job. So if you're looking for a summer casual round, this is a great shoe. But the best part about it is that if you then want to like go out to the bars or go out to dinner with your friends, you can just rock them right off the course. I love the idea of the all-day golf shoe, and True Linkswear is doing it better than anyone. Also linked to another video below, which is the 5 best all-day golf shoes out there. So if that's a style of shoe that appeals to you, I think you'll really like that video. And if you do decide to buy a pair of True Linkswear, I've got a coupon code below that's gonna save you 15%. So hopefully that makes it a little bit more enticing for you. Hey, real quick, you already know this, but if you use the coupon codes, if you click any of the links below, I will get a commission. I do not care if you buy any of these or not. I'm gonna be just fine. I do all of this to, well, one, hopefully entertain you a little bit, but also help you find the right products for you. If you're still not sure which shoes are right for you, go take my 30-second quiz. You're gonna answer a few questions around what you're looking for, and I'm gonna give you my best recommendation on the shoes that are the best fit for you. So I will link to that below, and you can do it while you're watching the rest of this video. Okay, back to the list. And at number 8, we have these, the G4 Gallivantours. So the G4 Gallivantor is one of the best looking, most popular shoes on the market. With the Gallivantours, they took that same Gallivantor aesthetic, but married it with the comfort and the spikeless nature of their MG4 Plus. So this is basically a combo of the Gallivantours, the MG4 Plus, and it is a really cool shoe. There's no other shoe out there that looks quite like this. So if you're looking for something with a little cool factor, something that's gonna stand out and be super comfortable at the same time, I would definitely consider picking these up. You can also use our coupon code below, which is gonna save you 10% on your next G4 order. At number 7, we have the Painter X00 5. Now here's the deal. Painter is a new shoe company that you may or may not have heard of, but right now they're definitely one of the trendiest, coolest shoes on the market for a variety of reasons. But the most important one to me is the fact they cram so much technology into these. Their whole goal is saying, how can we make these shoes actually make you play better? So one example of that is their nitrogen-infused footbed. So essentially what that's doing is it's capturing the energy as you take a step, and then it's rebounding up to wear on your body less as you are walking the golf course. I can say that after wearing a bunch of pairs of Painter shoes, it actually works really well and my feet feel great after walking 18 in them. From the 001 all the way up to their 005 models, you'll find that the look is pretty similar, so differentiating between some of the shoes can be kind of tricky. So for me personally, the spikeless 005 models kind of hit a good sweet spot. If you want a spiked shoe, I would check out the 004, or there's gonna be another shoe later in this list that might be an even better fit. At number 6, we have the shoe that I might have worn more than any other over the last 5 years, and that is this. This is the EcoBiome C4. As you can tell, this shoe has been through it. It is very dirty. I've played probably 100 rounds in this shoe. This is the most comfortable golf shoe I've ever worn. Like, straight up, every time I put these on, this is now my like winter shoe that I'll put on, it just feels great. The look, the aesthetics, as with most Echo shoes, it's not going to be for everybody. There are shoes that are going to provide more traction, more stability, but I have not really had any issues with the C4. It is super comfortable to walk in. Like, it feels like it should be a walking shoe, not a golf shoe. Like, that's how comfortable it is. And it's only been in the wettest of weather that I've had any issues slipping. So even though this one comes at a premium price point, it's been out for years now, but the reason it is still out and still around is because it is so good. At this point in the list, from the C4 kind of on, any of these shoes, like any one could be like my number one. Like, it kind of depends. Like, they're all kind of get mixed around. It depends on what I'm looking for. So even though I'm ranking these, that's not necessarily me saying that number 1 is that much better than number 6. It's just kind of going with what I'm personally preferring right now, and I'll give you the reasons for why that is. At number 5, we have the G4 MG4 Plus. This was probably my most worn shoe of 2023. I traveled all over the place and I played a bunch of rounds in this shoe. The reason is because it's just super comfortable. All of the G4 shoes that I mentioned, they all have these nubbed insoles, which seems kind of weird. They call them massaging nubs. But when you wear them, you're like, oh no, this is great. Like, you put them on for the first time, you're like, I'm kind of weird. But by the end of the round, you're like, ooh, I don't want to live without these because they are so comfortable. So the MG4 is kind of like one of their in-between shoes. It's not like the MG4 X2, which is a true all-day shoe. You can really wear it as a trainer. That's not on this list, but I do love that shoe. And the Gallivanters, which are a full-on kind of leather tour shoe. So this hits a nice sweet spot, very easy to wear, very comfortable. Looks could kind of go either way. Some people are going to love it. Some people aren't going to be as much of a fan. Traction is decent. It's definitely not the most traction forward shoe. But again, as with all of these shoes, unless it's super inclement weather, I've not had major issues with slipping. However, if you are concerned about slipping, you do want a little more traction, but you like this shoe, then I've got something for you. This is the brand new G4 MG4 Plus G-Lock. So this is G4's newest golf shoe. They've made some updates to the look of the MG4 Plus, but more importantly, boom, spikes. So this is something we've seen G4 do over the last couple years, where they've taken some of their most popular shoes and created a G-Lock version of it. We've seen it with the Gallivanteurs, we've seen it with the Gallivanters. We are now seeing it with this, where they're taking spikeless models and adding spikes to it, which I think is pretty cool. One of the things that I found G4 to do really well is using a lot of different layers, elements to add some depth to their shoes. So seeing kind of the molded foam insert here that has a cool design, then you've got hard plastic on the back. They added this cord here to help you get the shoe on. It's just got a lot of elements that's both visually interesting and it adds to the functionality. So if the MG4 Plus is interesting, or you just want the latest and greatest from G4, these are going to make a big splash over the coming months. At number 4, we have my favorite kind of take anywhere, do anything shoe, and that is this. They're very dirty. I need to clean these. This is the True Linkswear FS02 Mixed Media. And what I love about these shoes is I can take them out on the golf course. I can play around a golf. They're comfortable. They're definitely not like performance or tour level golf shoes, but they perform fine. But I can also wear them off the course. If I need to go to a nice dinner while I'm traveling, I can wear these. They dress up, they dress down. You can do anything with them. And I think everybody should have a versatile golf shoe in their arsenal. So say you're taking a business trip, you're only playing one round of golf and you don't want to have to carry a dedicated pair of golf shoes. These can function as both golf shoes as well as walking around town, go out to dinner, whatever you need them to do. So I love them for that. I'm a little disappointed because I know that this year True is discontinuing these. There are other models that can kind of perform a similar function, but right now these originally retailed for $189. They are currently on sale for under $100, and if you use our coupon code, you can save even more than that. So you can get these for like 70% off, which is nuts. Honestly, by the time this video goes live, these could be gone. But I still included them here because they are among my favorite shoes and because I know True has other options that serve that similar function if these are no longer available. So go check out their site and see what they've got. At number 3, we have what I think is the most beautiful golf shoe out there, and that is the G4 Gallivanters. I've mentioned them previously. I used to think that I wasn't like cool enough or a good enough golfer or fashion forward enough to be able to wear these, because you have a traditional leather upper. It looks like a traditional golf shoe from the top, but then you get on the bottom, and I'm not going to show you the bottom because these are dirty. I'll show you a photo of them, and they have a very modern aesthetic to their spikes. Also, this is one you can get spikeless or in their newer G-Lock model if you want removable spikes. But when I wear these, I just feel more confident. I look down at my feet and I'm like, oh, maybe I am a golfer. And then you guys watch my swing on video and you're like, no, you're not, you kind of suck. But I feel good when I wear these. I look good when I wear these, even if my swing does not. So these are G4's most iconic shoes. I think they are one of the most iconic modern golf shoes out there. If you're looking for something with a little bit of flair and you want performance and you want something that also leans a little more traditional, this is it right here. Look no further. At number 2, we have the Painter 87 series of shoes. So these are the latest shoes from Painter, where they take all of the technological advancements they have made in their previous shoes and they put them into this as a collaboration with Jason Day. So Jason right now, he's a little polarizing for his fashion choices. Some of the stuff he does with Malvin, definitely, more fashion forward, not going to be for everyone. But what I think are for everybody are the shoes. The Painter shoes look amazing. So a few months ago, they released the original 87 SC. The 87 comes from his birth year, but then just in the last few weeks, they've released a new line of shoes that are building on that same aesthetic, but are going to appeal to slightly different people. So this one is called the Match Day, which essentially is very similar to the 87 SC, except instead of being a spiked shoe, it has a spikeless sole. This shoe also has a built-in carbon fiber plate from Carbitex. I mean, they've done everything to make the shoe as high-tech, as high-performing as possible, while also being one of the best looking golf shoes out there. I think these just look absolutely stunning. They look even better in person. And so if these ones aren't necessarily right for you, they've got their whole new day line. So this is technically the Match Day. There's also the Moving Day, and there is the All Day, which are all pretty similar shoes. They have subtle differences, so you can go to their website and check it out and see exactly what those are. But these, as well as the original 87 SCs, they are going to get a lot of wear time from me this season. Also, I almost forgot, we do have a 10% off Painter coupon code, so you will find that below. Save yourself a little bit of money and make these an even better deal. And finally, for my favorite pair of golf shoes currently, these are gonna be a little bit polarizing, but I went with the G4 G18. I love these golf shoes. They are incredibly comfortable. They're definitely a little bit more fashion forward. I would not like these as much in some of the other colorways. They have some very bright, very out there colorways, which is not necessarily personally my style. But this particular design in black and white, I just love. So one design element that's kind of cool is the way the sole kind of climbs up to the shoe and you get the side of the toe box here. I think that's really interesting. These are very waterproof, even though they don't look and necessarily feel like the grippiest or most traction forward shoes. I've found them to have excellent traction when I've been playing with them. But overall, if I'm not sure what else I'm going to wear, or I just need to kind of throw something on, these are the ones I have tended to grab recently. I'm curious to see if the new MG4 Plus G-Lock take the position of this, but it's too early in the season to tell. So for the moment, these are my favorite golf shoes out there. With that, my name is Sean Ogle. I hope you got some value out of this. If not, then I'm sorry. Go watch the next video and hopefully you will get some value out of it. If you're still not sure which golf shoe is right for you, again, take my 30-second quiz. You're gonna answer a few questions and I'm gonna tell you what I think is going to be the best fit for your needs. And if you wanna see a more broad overview of different types of shoes for different types of people, you can check out my most recent best golf shoes video right here, or I will also link to the blog post version below, which is much easier for me to update. So if you want the most up-to-date version of my picks, that's probably going to be your best bet. With that, hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.